Good afternoon, class. Today we're going to be looking at 9.3, more work with coordinate grids, more work with coordinate graphs and plotting points. But this time, there's an emphasis on the word reflections. We talked about them today, but I'm going over this homework here today with you so that hopefully you remember a little more from today's lesson, and we can figure this out. Let's do this together. Read the directions. Excuse me, I got a little cold. Number 1. Plot the points listed below. Use a straight edge to connect the points in the same order that you plot them. So we're plotting the points below using straight edge to connect the points. Remember what I said. Plot those points. As soon as you plot a point, make sure that you connect it right away. It's the only really rule I have when you're plotting those points. You plot a point, you connect it. You have to connect it right away. Otherwise you'll forget, because I would forget, and you'll end up messing up somewhere. So the first point we have is 6, 0. 6, 0. So I go over, make it the 6, up 0. It's a terrible first point there. This graph's so small. There, 6, 0. Cross that off. Next point I have is 6, 2. So I go over 6, up 2. Plot another point, and then I gotta connect it. Alright, cross that 6, 2. Next we have 5, 3. Over 5, up 1, 2, 3. Right away, connect it. Next I have 3, 3. Over 3, up 3, 1, 2, 3. Plot a point. Connect it. A little hard to make the connections on the smartboard here. Next we have 3, 6. Over 3, 1, 2, 3, up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make a point. Right away, connect it. Next we have 6, 7. So I'm going back over the 6. I'm going up 7. And then I'm going to connect that. Oh, I wonder what we're going to have here for a shape. I wonder what they're going to give us. Next one, go over 7. Up 10. Make a point. Connect it. Wonder what we got. Next one, over 9, up 11. Remember, go over first, up 11. You have to move your ladder before you can go up to paint it. The word X comes before Y, or even this trick right here. Turn this into the Y-axis, so you remember that that's the Y-axis. Good point. X comes before Y. Another way to learn it. So we have 9, 11. Over 9. Up 11. And we'll make a connection. There. Next we have 11, 11. Over 11, up 11. That shouldn't be too difficult. That one we should never get mixed up when both numbers are the same. That's easy. Next we have 13, 10. Over 13. Up to 10. Make a point. I don't see the shape yet. Maybe you do. Maybe you've caught it already. Over 13, up 3. I think it's a good idea to cross them out once you're done with them. That way you're not repeating points. They're not getting confused. Connect that. And 11, 2. 11, up 2. And then 11, 0. So we have possibly a dog's head. I don't know. Could be a dog's head. Sure, we got dog's head. All right, next one. Which number, the first number or the second number, in the pair do you need to change to the opposite in order to draw the reflection of this design on the other side of the y-axis? Here's our y-axis. I need to draw a reflection of this image on the other side. So picture that y-axis as a mirror. On that left side, we need to mirror. So this image right here needs to flip facing it. So it's facing, we have a dog's head. Make it easier so the dog's look, this dog's looking in the mirror. We need to make an image on this side, on the left side of the y-axis, that looks exactly like the right side, but facing it. That's what reflection's asking you. Or you can picture it like the y-axis is like a beach. You're looking over the beach into the water, the left side's the water. There's a reflection on that side. You're just flipping it. Hopefully when I show you this example, that'll help us a little bit more too. So it says which number, the first number, the second number in the pair, do you need to change to the opposite side in order to draw the reflection? Well, I'm going to look over here. I have the point 3, 3. So to make a reflection, I need a line here. So I go negative 3, 3. That way I still have a point. Does everyone see that? Everyone sees that I still have a point. Everyone, you see that I still have that point on this side, so now it's reflecting. So what number changed? Did the y-axis change? So did the second number change? Did this number change? No, it did not. On the bottom here, though, we went from having a 3 to a negative 3. That number did change. So the question says which number changes, the first number or the second number? The first number changes because that represents the x. This x, the first number, that's the number that's changing. So that's what's reflecting over the line. Next one says, draw the reflection described above, plot the points, then connect them. So I have negative 3, 3. Okay, well, I can go up here too, I still have my list. So I had 6, 0, so that means I have negative 6, 0. I had 6, 2, so now I have negative 6, 2. I'm going to connect that. I had 5, 3, so now I have negative 5. 1, 2, 3. Everyone see how that x, the first number is the one that's changing now? And the y numbers aren't changing. So if I had 6, 0, now I have negative 6, 0. If I had 6, 2, I have negative 6, 2. That y-axis, when you're doing reflection, that's the key thing you need to remember. When there's a reflection, the x number is changing, not the y. So and it's just changing to its negative, its opposite. So you have 6, you have negative 6. Okay, I already plotted negative 3, 3. Next would be negative 3, 6. Negative 3, 6. Negative 6. 1, 2, negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Connect that point. Everyone's seeing the reflection happening. Negative 6, 7. Then we have negative 7, 10. Which leads me up to here. Negative 7, 10. Then I have negative 9, 11. Just right here. Connect that. Then we have negative 11, positive 11. So right here. Then we have negative 13, positive 10. So we're back on that 10. Then I have negative 13, positive 3. Then I have negative 11, positive 2. And then I have negative 11, 0. Connect that. If I can imitate it again, good. We have this. We have here. We have an eyeball. And we had an ear. A little off with my face, but the points are still correct. So when you're remembering reflections from today's lesson, remember when we're doing reflections, the key thing to remember is all you're changing is the first number. And if you have a positive 3, you're turning it to a negative 3. If you had a positive 9, you're turning it to a negative 9. But the y-axis number, this second number right here, stays the same. When they're asking you for a reflection, all they're asking you to do is change the x number, change it into a negative number. So if you had positive 3, negative 3, positive 6, negative 6. If you can remember that, you'll do just fine with reflections. On the bottom here, you have just more extra practice doing some of the math that you know how to do, multiplication, division, subtraction, addition, stuff like that. I hope this helped you. Good luck on your homework, and I will see you on Monday.